This is another jungle review. We're going to be focusing on the Elise this time. The Elise is sitting at gold 3, and I believe this is a gold/high silver game. First thing we're going to start off is with runes, which can be slightly optimized. Yes, you want to be going electrocute the domination tree. Cheap shot is good on Elise with obviously combination with her E, but again, you're not going to be hitting E's like all the time. And yes, you will do more damage if you hit the E, but in general, sudden impact's just way more reliable for Elise. So I'll be taking that. And eyeball collection, again, the sudden impact procs off your Q, so that's obviously a dash. And eyeball collection, I would be going zombie ward. The strength of Elise is her ability to control the river and just the jungle in general. You want to be just get an early sweeper, just clearing wards as much as you can. And zombie ward obviously really helps with spawning a ward after you kill a ward. So let's play this game out. I'll also put a picture of the runes that I recommend in the blog below, so you can implement those as well. But this border walking is fine. That's a huge strength for Elise because you want early scuttles and river control. Absolute focus is fine. Sometimes probably actually versing all these AP champs, you probably want the nullifying orb. I think it's the one that reduces the magic damage or gives you the shield. That's probably handy here as well. But this is fine, is runes now. So let's just get Elise's vision. It looks like the other team's invading here. They do have a Nautilus, so it is pretty scary. So we'll see how this plays out. So Elise starts E there, gets actually the pick on Echo, which is pretty good. Gets a good chunk. And I think this is just pretty bad misexecution from the blue team. They're sort of just running into no vision and just getting picked one by one. Okay, so you pick up 3 kills there. You burn flash, which I don't recommend at all. Like, you're not going to get any more kills here. Just base, and you want to be going straight to your red. Red is the best start for, especially Elise, because it helps your early jungle pressure a lot. So it looks like you base, but you just don't base. You're like, oh, it's too late now. So again, if you didn't chase that, you could have based and gone red. So now you're sort of stuck to go blue. And that's really important. I mean, even here, you're still trying to, like, there's nothing you can get here. Just, you need to go to your buffs. They're going to spawn soon. Like, even if you get a kill, it's just not worth it at this stage, because this is when you need to be clearing your camps. Take your 3 kills. You're too greedy to go for anything else. 3 kills is awesome. So now you're forced to start blue, which is really sort of stuffs up your path, especially your ability to get double scuttle crap to potentially go for it. What I'm going to do actually, I'm going to make another separate video, which I'll also put in the blog description below, about the best route for Elise. This route's like in terms of efficiency and like just pressure on the map. I won't talk about this here, but essentially it's starting red, going to golems, and then heading bot side and getting rift scuttle. So yeah, you can watch that video in the description below. So again, you're sort of forced to start blue here. I've taken a bunch of notes here, which I'm just going to see me glance refer to. My next one here was at 3 minutes 5. So we'll see. So the clear Gromp. I mean, given the situation, this is fine. Okay, this is a really big mistake, not going for red. Again, red, like, you have potions, you have no potions, so your top lane is getting pushed in, you don't know where Echo is, Vegas just disappeared, he's popped back up, but you cannot fight. If Echo is here, you cannot fight Echo. Like, he will just kill you. He has red buff, he started bot side. So you need to get red buff early. It's so important on Elise because with not having it, it just really reduces your pressure in the early game, especially in terms of getting rift scuttlers. So we'll see what you do here. I mean, you may get away with this, but it's just not worth it. Like, it's just so risky. You just can't be putting yourselves in this position because this can like lose you games. So you do manage to sneak it. Again, like top's missing, like this is really scary. Obviously you have pressure, like to be honest, LeBlanc should be hovering to you, not heading bot side. She's probably getting a ward or something. But again, this is like pretty risky. Like Echo could be like standing here just waiting to steal this. Okay, so you do get it. And here we go. So if you look at this gank that you're going for, Mundo can't help you. So it's going to be a 1v1. You don't have red buff, so you can't get the slow and the extra burn damage. And right now there's nothing for Kayle to do but to walk backwards. Like there's no wave, there's no minions for her to kill. She's probably actually going to go ward. So this is just, you should be going straight to red buff. Like get scuttle. I mean, you lucked out getting all this. Go to red buff, get golems, and then maybe base and head bot. But instead you go for this gank, which is not, you should be able to identify that this gank is just not gankable. We'll see how it plays out. So yeah, as I said, Kayle just gets to relax and the minion wave's coming in. So another indicator as well, when you gank, the best ideal gank for you is Kayle is committed onto a wave, or the champion's committed onto a wave. They're like trading with your teammates, so they're using their abilities, and they're committing to like last hit in. Right now, Elise is, I mean, Kayle's doing none of the above. And use your wave as an indicator. So if your wave's here, that means their wave's here. That means that by the time you walk here, Kayle is going to have her wave to protect her, like right here. So just like look at your wave as indicator, so that just reduces it even more. So pretty much this is the worst possible gank a jungler can do. And I'm assuming Kayle's just going to walk out here. Yeah, again, it just blocks the W. You can't E because minions are there and she just safely doesn't even have to burn flash. Again, really bad thing about this now is now Echo knows that you're topside. So Echo can just relax, chill, get a scuttle crab. Like your pressure of Elise, you've just thrown it out the window. You said, wave the white flag. Hey, Echo, I'm top. I'm not going to do anything. And yeah, you can just do whatever you want, which is not what you want to be doing, Elise. You want to be putting out as much pressure as possible in the early game. Again, that's the champion strength. So we'll see where you go here. Have a quick glance at my notes. So you see this looks like you're walking here. I guess helping LeBlanc is okay here. Right, LeBlanc's out. Go to your red buff, you know? Like there's not really any kill. Again, you don't have red buff. There's just no kill threat on this Echo. And Vega is here to help him if you actually commit to him. Like the only way you can kill this guy is if you commit to him for an extended period of time. And that will kill you anyway. That's just not worth. So you need to be going straight to your red buff. Looks like that's what you're doing. Okay, and then chickens. No, you're going looking for a gank again. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about in terms of not seeing that this is pretty hard to gank right now. Like Vega's sitting back here. You don't have flash, which is really, really big if you want to try and get a gank off like this. Vega knows your top side because he saw you here. And LeBlanc's just sort of not, I mean, Vega's just playing really safe. So there's just really nothing you can do. I mean, you should be clearing. So actually going in through his VOD, I'd really see you get Golem Camp. And especially in the jungle path that I show you. And I want you to take note and really emphasize Golem Camp is the best jungle camp in the game. One of the smaller camps, obviously red buff, blue buff is really important. But it gives you the most experience in gold. And it really makes this path like really good, which I show in the video, which is just walking back to bot after getting golems. So yeah, you really need to prioritize. This will give you huge level advantages because, I mean, even the Echo, he's not prioritizing golems either. I think his golems are still up. Yeah. So yeah, you need to really prioritize golems. That's really important. So we'll see throughout the course of the game if you do eventually change priority. I just don't think you do. I think you never see that. So now you're going through for another gank. Again, like, look at the wave. Like, Jinx and Yuumi can't really help. So this is, again, really difficult to gank. You don't know where Echo is right now. This is pretty risky. And in general, like, champion kits, like Yuumi and Jinx are not going to do anything. Nautilus is, like, pretty tanky. Caitlyn can just, has both sums, can jump away. Like, you need to just get in your camps. Just get your camps, man. Get experience in gold, you know? Like, this is just wasting time. And again, the worst part about it is you're showing to Echo, just showing the world, hey guys, look at where I am. And he could probably look at your CS as well and be like, hey, this guy doesn't have any camps, like topside or whatever. And I can just invade and just take his camps. So again, another huge mistake here. We'll see if it does work. But again, minion wave, like, come in perfectly on cue, you know. And again, you can look at the indicator of where your wave was before this wave came here. Alright, so let's continue this. I'll have another look at my notes. I mean, I like that you're trying, like, you're going for these ganks, and you have the mindset of, like, hey, I want to put out as much pressure, but you need to be a little bit more calculated about it. And, like, some obviously you're Elise, and you can get away with really good ganks. Like, you can gank in ways that other champions can't, especially with flash up. But in terms of this situation and using your teammates' kits, which Jinx and Yuumi just don't have any real, like, hard CC, it's just not going to happen, you know. And we see like this, like right now, you just don't do anything. And here's Echo showing up. I mean, Echo should just be going into your jungle right now, but... Okay, so... in this situation, what I like to do on jungle as well is I like to, once I've shown Echo or the other jungler where I am, I like to just reset my position and be like, hey, I'm just I want you to lose track of me. So right now, it's the obvious thing is for you to go into your top side, your bot side camp, sorry, to kill this and wolves. But again, especially given golems is such an important camp, you should just be basing and getting this. Base, get this, and then you actually will make it back on time onto Scuttle, and you can get Scuttle control. And then you can either look for another gank bot that says the opportunity, gank mid, or there is option to get, you have so many options right here. So, and let's see how much gold you have as well. Like, I mean, and you have enough items. Like, you should be getting, like, pink ward's really important to get a sweeper to start getting your zombie ward procs. And by you getting the item, the upgraded item, you cleared jungle camps, like, just much faster, you know? Like, spend your gold. Spend your gold and have that advantage of Echo not knowing where you are anymore. So you're still hanging around bot side. 10 page here. Again, you sort of do the obvious thing. So you're about to base, you look at wolves, and you're like, looks like there's a bot gank. Again, like, look at, if you are going for the bot gank, or it looks like you may be going for Scuttle. Okay, so it looks like you actually identified bot's not gankable. Yeah, well, that's good there. Again, Yumi's and Jinx, you just don't have much hard CC. But again, like, think about how much you just wasted about, like, 30, 40 seconds, where you could be, like, nearing level 6 right now. I mean, you would be level 6 if you did Golem's thing. You would have walked, made it on time on Scuttle Crab, and cleared this, like, you're level 6, you know? So, again, like, you're really inefficient with your pathing right now. And again, the biggest thing is you're not prioritizing golems. I'm going to emphasize that a lot in this VOD, because you need to make sure that that's your best friend. Just clearing it over and over again. And then the trap that you've got yourself into now is blue's coming up, and now you're sort of forced to walk to blue. I mean, you could go to golems and then walk bot side, but now you're like, oh, well, blue's up, I'm going to go there. And again, you're just missing the opportunity to go full top side. Maybe you're thinking here, like, top side's been gone for a long time, so Echo is missing, so he could be in there. But again, if you went back, Echo was just bot, so he's no way he can get top, like back to that gank that you did here, and Echo showed up. Just base, go back here, and then clear back down, and again, get that Scuttle Crab. So your pathing can be a lot better this game. So obviously you're trapped to doing blue. Okay, so you're walking into river now. I'm not entirely sure what you're looking to do here. Like mid's pushed in. You need to give river right now. Okay, it looks like you're waiting to get a pick here, but this is again like even if someone walks in here, I mean I don't think you have enough damage to one-shot anyone. Yeah, probably not. And even if you do kill someone, you're just gonna die here because the other team can help. So okay, all right. Well, you do get a kill here, which is good. But again, look, their team's coming, and now you're in trouble. Actually, you could have walked out here. That was really greedy to go for those. So yeah, I mean, again, right idea, but pretty risky. And again, like you need to just be focusing on getting your camps. Like there's just nothing to get here. Even if you get a kill here, I mean, you could argue you could probably get dragon, which is good, but mid's pushed in. Like you need to like help your laners get pressure, push some waves in, make them react to the wave, and then go do objectives. Always think waves first, pushed in, then I have the opportunity to invade or do objectives like dragon or rift herald. So yeah, and you do die here, which dying, I emphasize that in all my coaching and my reviews is as a jungler, just don't want to be doing that at all. Like even trading kills is just not good unless you're significantly behind. So now you're eventually going top side. And again, so yeah, you obviously don't have priority on golems. Like you're going to your chickens right now. I mean, I'm trying to think, were you going for a mid gank? Mid's not gankable. Top is pretty not gankable. I mean, look at Mundo's health. You could probably chase him down in lane, but again, like Echo, you don't know where Echo is, so Echo could be here and just counter gank you and you die. So go to your golems. Okay, you're clearing this out. I like this a lot. Okay. So this is actually what you'll be doing. So this is really good. This is something you've done really good this game. Is you sit in these bushes, you wait, you just use the scuttle crab as like bait, and you just come in and Echo comes and you just kill them. Like this is very good. Elise, like identifying Elise's strengths as a champion. Okay, you scare them off here. Alright, again, there's like no reason to walk into here. This is risky stuff. I mean, you saw them there. They're going to be like here. There's nothing for you to get. You can't fight them. It's 1 versus 2. LeBlanc's on the wave. The minions are like here. It's just, you just can't, shouldn't be walking there. Again, just get your camps. Like when there's nothing for you to do, just go get your camps. I think maybe what you're doing is you're trying to get mid-wave pushed in. Okay, so you're walking bot now. So it looks like you're looking to say I surrender top side, which, I mean, top side camps should be gone by now. So this is actually, should be okay. It's like, yes, you're going bot lane. And as soon as you see Echo top here, this is an opportunity for you to get dragon. Or go for a bot gank, which looks like you're doing. Okay, this is really good. I like this. Now you get a free dragon. Love it. So again, I mean, you're fine mechanically on Elise. Like, you know how to kill people and to gank, but again, we need to optimize your decision making when it comes to choosing times to gank. Again, that time was perfect to gank because you knew where Echo was. He appeared topside, and yeah, I'm gonna use Jinx's bait, which is really good. So this is very good dragon call. There's no way they can really contest this. Bot's dead, and you have full control mid and bot. Okay, let's jump to my next page, my notes, 10:38. Yeah, I mean, you really need to be prioritizing red buff. Like, you should not be on wolves right here. If red buff's still up, Unless you're thinking that, again, Echo's taken it, which is definitely a possibility, but, you know, he's shown up. He doesn't have red buff. Again, like, junglers in this elo are just not going to invade your jungle. They're just going to think it's too scary. Or just, they just don't track timers on your camps. So you pretty much have free reign to do whatever you want, and even take their camps. So I want that to be a really big focus for you on Elise. Like, obviously, your ganking is good. In terms of, like, mechanically, obviously decision making needs to be improved on, and the thought process of, I want to be ganking, putting pressure on the map, at least that, again, is your strength, but you need to balance between that and make, again, golden camp your best friend. Let's actually have a look how much gold. I mean, right now, so your decision, the best decision right here was either to base, get your jungle item. Your jungle item, if as soon as you can get that, get that. Like, that is the most cost-effective item that you can possibly get, and increases your damage, your clear speed, everything like tenfold. So base, get that, and get some pink wards. Like, pink wards are so important. So you're defending mid here. Again, like, you're not much threat here. You don't have your jungle item. You're pretty low health. Like, there's nothing for you to do here. The wave's fine. Actually, the wave's not fine here. They probably can get some good damage on the tower, but you need to, I mean, it's even worse you staying here. Like, you can't help. You just simply cannot help here in these situations. You don't want to be in, like, siege situations at least. You want to be, like, flanking and, like, again, putting pressure on the map, controlling river. You just don't want to be just standing at a tower. So yeah, you're wasting a lot of time here. Alright, so eventually you get your red buff. You get some control here, which I do like, but again, like, you really be prioritizing golems. Those should be dead, and then you can do that sort of stuff, you know? Okay, and here, you go here, and you get golem camp, and then you base. And then head bot. Okay, so you see them bot here. Looks like they're trying to bait you in. Okay, so Lunk really shouldn't have gone in here. Like, this is really risky stuff. Like, Kaylin can have, like, this all trapped. Like, you have vision of this. You guys can just sit back and relax. Just sit back, relax. You're Elise. You're a ranged champion. You can just auto-attack them, throw out some Ws, throw out some Es. Like, you can just relax. Just wait for your team. Look at your team coming right now. There's no need to rush this. Yes, they could take, I mean, Echo and Kate can actually just both jump on the wall. Kate with her E and Echo with his jump ability. But if that's the case, that's the case. Like, just don't fight. You know, just take some chunks. Just wait for your team to come. I mean, especially at this stage. Like, so you commit here. Like, this, you should not be committing. Especially with Echo with ult. Just sit back, relax. I mean, these guys have committed. They're going to die anyway. So yeah, that's a bit of a mechanical misplay there. You with double buffs as well, which is unfortunate. Okay, again, you need to be basing and going for that golem camp. Golem camp is where the first thing you should be going to on the map, and out of that specific base. Right, so let's look at this gank opportunity. Again, like, doable, but look at minion wave. Minion wave coming up. There's nothing for Kale to do but to walk backwards or hit Mundo, which is actually pretty greedy. She should be walking back. Let's see how this plays out. Yeah, so this is, again, it's just not ideal. And literally the exact same thing happened again, so you're just not looking at waves. So you decide to stay here. I actually don't mind this. This is okay. Um, you need to be like telling your bot lane to back off you because Echo can come and kill them. Cal decides to stay. She's pretty greedy there. Now, actually, walking into your jungle here is really risky because you don't know where Echo didn't show bot. He knows where you are, and you're definitely in kill range right now. So I would be like helping Mundo push and then like walking back up here, and then like either like base or like you know, go. You probably can't rift right now because bot is going to be based and probably walking to mid, and you have pressure there. So just base here. I mean, how much gold do you have? If you have 1100 gold, you can buy some stuff. Okay, so bot decides to show. Okay, so Echo actually was there. He threw out the W for some reason. He actually could have killed you. And that's just another example of you sort of need to be tracking where Echo is. That was really dangerous. So you get a kill on Echo. Echo sort of just tries to 1v2 for some reason. I would say that this is, yeah, again, you're probably not going to get Rift. I mean, you have control. I mean, actually just tell Mundo to come here and just do Rift. Or you base and you go straight to Dragon, because actually the better situation here is for you to base, go straight to Dragon, because Jinx has priority of here, like they're all mid. They're going to have to react to this wave, and then Jinx can freely help you get Dragon. You have control of Dragon here, so they're going to have to clear this ward. So yeah, this is a free Dragon for you guys, and I think it's the better, safer move. But instead, again, you're in the situation where you're like, oh, I'm going to hang mid and help LeBlanc. This is just not what you're going to be doing, Elise, ever. Like, you want to be out of vision, like, sitting there in these scary bushes like you were doing before. And getting objectives. Like, Elise is like one of the best objective clearers in the game. So again, like, you just sit in mid, trying to get like picks. Like, there's nothing for them to do. Again, no one's going to walk up here with a little blank, like trying to zone, and look at the minions. There's like 2 minions there. No one's going to go for that. And it's pushed in. Yeah, and you just died 2 people there. Okay, my next one's at 17, 18. And now you lose Dragon from that as well. So, sure, you got a kill, but you're just losing these objectives. And you're not pushing like your lead. Like, you were ahead. So, you know, you guys got 3 kills early game. Then there's just no reason to walk here. So you need to think as well. It's like, whenever you walk to places in the jungle, why am I going here? So you're going here to check Dragon. Dragon gone. I walk back. That's how your thought process should be. It's like, there's nothing for me to do here. They have full control. Here, no one's going here. They're just going to base or, you know, look to kill you. You just give them a free opportunity here. And you, like, come back, and then you just walk back, and then they just go on you, and you're going to die here. Oh, and what's even worse is you waste Zhonya's. Never waste Zhonya. This is a waste of Zhonya's. Like, you're 100% dead here. Zhonya's is, like, one of the strongest ways to, like, win fights in, like, the mid-game. Like, so good stopwatch there. So you just don't want to be burning your stopwatch like that. I mean, again, you could have just based. Mundo has full priority and just get Rift Herald. Like, this is free. They all decide to be bot lane. And now this is just becoming chaotic. You've created chaos for your team. You're not playing a controlled, safe, disciplined game where you're utilizing your strengths and vision. Okay, so identify them bot. Looks like you're going to top side to get some control. You don't see wards here. Again, like really risky. Like, obviously you see Kale here, but Vega's pushed in, and like their team was just had a fight here. They're probably based and coming to you right now. Let's actually have a look where they are. Okay, for some reason they're pinging blue and they're going for blue. Interesting decision. Rift Herald's up and they have mid priority. They should be going for Rift. But I guess then this allows you to get a free rift. But again, like you're sort of relying on them making bad decisions right here. How do I get rid of scoreboard? Back to your vision. See, obviously you're going to get rift here. Okay. And this is your duty as a jungler, is to backping your team. Like, you're obviously outnumbered here. You need to be spamming like bot, like back off, back off, back off. And the general rule of thumb here is you don't want to be making two plays at once. And the two plays happening here is your team's trying to fight and you're trying to get Rift Herald. Make one clean play at once, only at one time. Don't split like your resources everywhere across the map, which is what you're doing here. And this is just not going to work for you guys. So Mundo's actually getting pretty tanky, which is good, and he's lucky because he's got, you know, he can stack MR this game. So they're holding up pretty well, but again, you guys are going to lose this every time, and like even more deaths. So yeah, I mean, you guys are 3k gold down right now. So you rift here. Instead of rifting, the decision here, yes, I like it that you're not going to help your team. That's the decision. Your team's dead anyway. But like, come here and just clear his camps, hold rift. Like, you need to use rift to break this tower, not this tower. Like, this is an incredibly important tower to break, because suddenly you have much more control of the map now that you can push waves, minions down mid lane, and then you can, like, you know, wing off to the bot or topside river and get Baron control. So always think, if this tower's up and like you got rift, this is the tower to go for. So again, you try and rift here. This is, again, there's nothing this tower is going to do for your team. Especially that you don't have that mid tower. Okay, my next point here is... Right, so again, like, this is really risky to walk mid. Like, you should not be walking mid here. Mid's pushed up. Yes, I know there's a Veigar here, and it's a juicy Veigar, but you don't have anyone here. Like, you don't know where their team is, you know? So this is really risky. You need to be looking at waves more. Okay, you do get a kill on Veigar. You got away with it, but again, you need to view that as being risky, and you shouldn't have done that in the first place. Walk through mid. Okay, so you have 2,000 gold. You do have 2 pink wards. You should be resetting with your... So you're right now, there's no point walking in like by yourself. Like, there's nothing you're going to do here. Like, you just had 2 teammates die. Like, just base, again, just clear your camps. Like, you guys have vision there. They're going to have to control that first, and then you can get control of it again. There's just no reason for you to be walking in here. Again, it's just super risky to be walking there. And you're just taking like an undemanded disadvantage fight. Like, again, you're lucky that Mundo's just so tanky here. I mean, to be honest, Mundo's just like carried this game. You haven't you haven't played the way that you've like single-handedly won this game for your team, which is what you need to be doing as a jungler. So yeah, Mundo's just absolutely out of control right now. Which is definitely a very good win condition for you guys. You guys push that. Cal stays. Your team's just getting objectives for you. Alright, so yeah, priority right here is to get Baron vision control. And when I talk about that, I say pinks in like here, a pink ward here, pink wards here. Sweep it, get your zombie wards, if you had zombie ward there. And yeah, help your team by pushing out mid here. The way that you want to be playing the game is like mid push, Baron control vision, mid push, Baron control vision, and then once you've cleared enough out, then you can maybe start bait Baron. Like, I mean, what you want to be doing actually is Elise is again what you're doing there back in like the early game is just camping, waiting, forcing them to be scared and be like, hey, are they on Baron? Are they on Baron? And then, you know, you guys just one-shot them, just kill them. That's the way you need to be viewing how to win this game right now. Alright, so Mundo is just absolutely out of control, and he's literally 1v4 in right now. So I would say that the game's pretty much over at this point. There's just no one to deal with Mundo. This is a free Baron for you guys. He literally gets a quadra kill. Alright, you do want to base here. Looks like he's going to kill Caitlyn. Okay, so as soon as you get this Baron, you need to think, which side of the map am I going to control? Which side of the map I'm going to go to? And the answer is, you need to get this tower. This tower is the next objective here. So you want to be controlling this side. You already have a lot of vision of it, which is an absolute bonus. So what you want to be doing is you want to walk in here, like tell your teammates to push this out, get some vision control, just sit there, wait for your teammates to come. Looks like Jinx getting top wave, let her clear that base, and then tell your entire team to come to get this tower. And then you can just push with Baron and just keep pushing waves. I mean, Baron's like the best objective in the game, right? So you want to be using that advantage. Instead you go for your chickens here. So it's weird. Now you're like prioritizing getting camps, when now you actually should be pressing your advantage. Again, super risky to walk in here. Not looking at waves. Like, yes, you're going to the right location, but you need to let your team... You didn't wait for Jinx. You need to let your team push these waves in first. So you do make it out, which is a good plus. Okay, looks like, again, Mundo's just absolutely unkillable, especially with Yuumi. It's a pretty scary combo, especially these champions that they've picked, so that looks like that's probably game over, or at least 2 inhibitors. So you get 1 in here. Okay, so now you look at death timers, like they're pretty much coming alive right now. I mean, you could maybe try and end here, but the safest play and what you should be doing is just follow textbook League of Legends. Right now, you base, your entire team bases, you come up here, you get top tower, you don't even need to fight. You literally don't need to fight to win the game. You just Mundo can be literally sitting here, just barreling up creeps. They eventually have to react. You get this tower, this 3rd inhibitor, and then you just push in for the win. So it's just, you shouldn't be going for this tower. Just play textbook League of Legends, safe League of Legends. You throw games by doing this sort of stuff. I mean, to show you've had those games that you're like on the Nexus, like, oh, we can kill it, we can finish it, we can end it. But then like everyone dies, and then slowly the game starts getting back under the control. Like they get Baron buff. But right here, like you still have a bunch of Baron left. Like just play textbook League. Again, you guys should be basing here. Reset, buy, spend your gold, and just walk back down here. Again, you guys are literally extending this game for an extra 2 minutes, 3 minutes for no reason. And these fights shouldn't happen. Like, these are risky fights. Again, Mundo's just absolutely out of control, but I want you to follow these processes to end the game. So, yeah, obviously the game ends here because everyone dies. Alright, so yeah, this game, really big emphasis on Golem Camp, clearing that out. Again, I'm going to have a jungle path that I want you to start going on Elise, and I want you to tell me how tell me how it goes. And gank assessment, looking at waves, not walking in like risky places where you don't know where Echo is and they have like priority on lanes. If you implement these things, like these things will rocket you like to like platinum, diamond plus. Like even players in diamond lack like sort of these fundamentals. So yeah, good luck. Hopefully this was really helpful, and I'll see you guys in another video.